All right. Okay, so just wanted to share some thoughts about the conference this morning. I was, got a chance to talk to Robbie Davidson a little bit on Skype last night, and we were just going back and forth a little bit. Um, so my thing about the conference, the way that I'm seeing this is an opportunity to meet some new people. That is. Hold on. Can anybody? What's my video looking like? Can you see me? I'm looking at the. Hold on. All right. Let me see. I got the stream up. Hold up. Let me go over here. Okay. Good. Now I'm all caught up. All right. Hi everybody. Once again, still trying to work the bugs out as far as my experience with the live streaming. So the thing about the conference that I'd like to share is the opportunity to meet like-minded individuals. And the way that this goes is that when we wake up to flat Earth, when we start to express our thoughts and ideas about alternative ways of thinking, um, you know, apart from the mainstream narrative, people come to a conclusion that you're kind of off your rocker just a little bit, and you'll start to say things like 9/11 was an inside job, the Earth is flat, things like that, and people will distance themselves from you. And as a result of that happening to so many of us, we find ourselves isolated. And this has happened to me a lot, or I've experienced this with a lot of people. That is, it's like I had put this post up a while ago, uh, basically encouraging people to exchange numbers, exchange emails, contact information, and all that, because I found that people don't really have anybody to talk to. I put up a meme. It was like a Dragon Ball Z meme, showed Goku and Vegeta giving each other pound. And what I said was, inbox me your phone number, and I'll remind you that you're not alone. And I feel like that's a necessary thing for people to understand, that they're not alone when they do come into these alternative ways of thinking, because we find ourselves to be isolated. And because I put that meme up, like within 20 minutes, I had like 15 people inbox me their phone number. So I spent that whole week. Uh, every night I called, two or three people, and we would be on the phone. If we're on the phone for 45 minutes, I promise I talk to that person maybe like five, 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 40, 50 conversation. And then I'm just sitting there like, yep, okay. Yeah, man, I agree. Yep, I understand what you're saying. I feel the same way. And it's like that happens because we don't have anybody to talk to. And the reason why I had made a video a while ago saying let's start using our phones for the primary reason why the phones were invented, not so much these phones can do all kinds of stuff, but the primary reason why phones were invented was so people could communicate at long distances, so we're not so isolated. So I was encouraging people to get on your phone and actually start calling people. We've gotten away from that as a society because now we spend more time emailing, texting, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. And that direct contact, it's kind of lacking these days. So I encourage people to communicate amongst each other, get to meetups, things like that. And because of that, I obviously I'm going to promote the Flat Earth Conference. And I understood this a long time ago because I mean, before I started making YouTube videos, I was talking to people about flat Earth, and nobody wanted to hear me. Just the same as a lot of people around might not want to talk to you about it. So we just need somebody to talk to about this stuff. So I bought my tickets to the conference a long time ago, like back in like March or something. So I don't know, maybe March, April, I don't know. It was a long time ago. before I was asked to speak at the conference or anything like that. So um, the conference is kind of going to be like a meetup on a different level, and you've probably seen me in a few videos going to meetups and coordinating meetups for flat earthers and all that. And it's always a good time. If you haven't been to a meetup, I encourage you to get to one. I always say that because it's important to get around people who think the same way that you think. It'll encourage you to be more vocal because we kind of keep it to ourselves. That's why there are so many closet flat earthers. Think about this. When you believe something that's completely different from what society believes on the whole, you're not going to have a whole lot of people to talk to because they're going to think you're crazy, obviously. So, it's just important for these things. So that's meetups. You get to these meetups, you're around a lot of like-minded individuals. I walk in, and it's not just me. I'm looking around, and all I see is smiling faces. I see everybody excited to have somebody to talk to, because you walk into this room and you already know that you already share a common bond with these people. It's like, I don't know, going to one of your favorite I don't know, like a sports bar, and everybody's wearing the same jersey or whatever. It's like you already have a common bond. You see somebody with that same team jersey on that you're wearing, so you already know that you can talk to that person about that team and the people on that team. So you're going in the same direction. It's pretty much the same thing, and that's not crazy. Going to meetups is not crazy. It's no more outlandish than people, painting their faces and throwing on jerseys to go, scream at a TV because of some guys. You know what I mean? So the meetups are nothing to be ashamed of, and the conference in itself is nothing to be ashamed of. But one thing that people have said to me, and a few people have expressed this, and it's one of the most ridiculous things that I've heard. People are like, the truth should be free. The truth should be free. Um, the truth should not be for sale, but people pay for lies all the time. That's odd, you know. I don't know. Weren't we all taught that we live on a spinning ball? Didn't it kind of cost to get to those schools and all that? When we go to these different colleges, people who do the uh, take the path of higher education, as it were, to learn about different aspects of history and things. Then you find out later that history isn't what you were taught in those institutions of higher learning. You had to pay for that, so you had to pay for lies. But people are mad because the conference actually costs money. Let's break this down. You can't you can't get into the club for free. You can't get into look, I used to go to junior league football games, and from time to time we would have to pay to get in there. You know what I'm saying? It would be like at a school stadium, and there's like a $5 cover to get in. It costs money to get into a Pee Wee League football game on a Saturday morning. Okay, but you think that if there is a conference where people are flying in, where it's going to be at a large venue, where there's going to be a guest hotel, there's going to be a lighting crew, there's going to be a sound crew, there's going to be a venue that has to be booked up. Okay, and I mean, there's going to be a presentation. There's going to be websites that are built around that. There's going to be announcements put together. I mean, there's marketing for this thing. Of course, it's going to cost money, but the idea that some people say that the truth, or that which is the truth, that's going out to people, that shouldn't cost any money. Have you ever been to church? Did they not pass around a collection plate? Okay, and it's kind of optional to do that. But if you're more bought in to the idea, then you're going to be paying your tithes and all that. So it still costs money. It didn't cost you to walk into the church, but they're still passing around a collection plate. You know, I've even gotten some criticism about selling T-shirts. Fact of the matter is, along the lines of, it should be free. You should just give them away to people. Okay, so people got mad at me for selling t-shirts. Fact of the matter is, I haven't really been selling t-shirts as much as making them available. Okay, because up until recently, that a couple videos ago where I went against another flat earther, so to speak, um, I hadn't been selling t-shirts. I was making them available. When my spirit level experiment went viral, I knew I was about to start making YouTube videos about flat earth to defend my stance because I was being attacked so much. So I bought some flat earth shirts. I had an idea about flat earth offensive, hashtag FE offensive. And so I bought some shirts and they had a big old map on them, and then I went and got them customized. So each shirt cost like $18, and then I had to get them shipped to me, and then to get them customized with the hashtag across it and then my name on the back, that was like another $48 or something, dude. So those were some pretty expensive shirts. You know what I mean? So I started wearing those shirts in my videos because I'm a minimalist. Okay, I live out of my van. I'm at my dad's house right now doing this stream, but I live out of my van. If you're living in a van, a situation like that, and you're a minimalist, you don't have a whole lot of clothes. I didn't want to be wearing like the same clothes in rotation on these videos, so I decided, I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna get me a few t-shirts and I'm just gonna throw those on when I record, and then put on whatever I was wearing any other time. And so people started asking me for those t-shirts. Hey, where'd you get that shirt? I want that. I want that. So after about the 12th person to say, hey, I want a shirt like the one you have. And then, after I got the big map and got it all customized, I went on Teespring and I got a design like this made. And I did before I had the words across the bottom. And people were saying, hey, I want a shirt like that. So I went back on Teespring and I figured out how to make them available. Okay, does that make sense? Not so much that I was saying, you know what, I'm going to sell t-shirts. And even still, I brought the prices down a lot on those things once I figured out how to do it, because I had never sold t-shirts. I had never, put something like that online. So I was still new in the process, but I wasn't selling them in so much as making them available. But the idea that I should just give the t-shirts away, that means that I would have to go onto Teespring. I would have to pay for the t-shirts myself out of my pocket, get them shipped to me, and then get your address and then pay for shipping to you, just to say, okay, yep, the shirts are now free. I'm going to order it. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to order it and ship it to your house. What's your address? That, who does that? But some people actually believe that's the way things should be, and that really doesn't make any sense to me, you know. So here I'm just gonna mark a couple things off. Selling versus true shouldn't be. I had to make some notes to try to keep myself on track. So here's my little notes. Don't judge me. All right. So let me know if that makes sense. I'll just hop back in here. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to put the chat on slow. I keep messing that up. So I'll go back in the chat, say what's up. I spot that. Hey, Candy, how you doing? My man Dre. Oh snap! Cigar face in the house. James Smith, Miss Empress, what's up? Good Lord, the chat's all crazy now. I know I saw Ty Gordon in there. My man Adam Geringer. Cat's Eyes, how you doing? Your sweet place. Bunny, I thought I saw you in there. Oh, my man Richard Lopez, what's up? Watched your video the other day. All right, that's what's up. Gage, thank you for showing up. Luna Moon, what's up with you? Daniel Miranda. DITRH in the house. Shout out DITRH. Hey Dave, I changed my flight. I'm gonna be coming in at 9:05 on Wednesday, so I'll be there to check out the billboard. I was coming in at like midnight, so that I'll be around for that. So it's looking forward to it, man. So That's mm, just wanted to share those thoughts about those things. Um, but yeah, I mean, just giving stuff away. I don't know if anybody really does that all the time. I'm a regular guy, you know what I'm saying? I still work a regular job just the same as anybody else. So I can't just say, "Hey, I'm just going to order a whole bunch of shirts and just hand these things out to people." That doesn't make any sense. I don't really know who does that. Just the same. For crying out loud. Even now, because I'm a man of my word, I made the shirts available at a price where I get no profit, and that's gonna continue through the end of the year. Um, because I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm not really too concerned about profiting from the shirts. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm worried about getting the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? We're all doing the same thing. Yo, Joey, what's up? Dana Walker, how you doing? All right, all right. Appreciate the moderators handling business out there. Um, but yeah, uh, guys, I really appreciate you coming through and listening to what I have to say. Uh, let's just continue doing the best that we can with this thing. Being good to each other. And one more thing I wanted to cover. Um, the idea of community while I'm here. Just wanted to go over the idea of community. That wasn't even on the notes, but I saw yesterday that Richie from Boston, he has a new channel because Richie was driving across country doing what he does, and just spreading truth, dropping knowledge any way he can, about a whole lot of different topics. And I re-uploaded a video that I saw ODD put up, and then I saw Candy put up. I Spy NASA Lies. So here's the thing. Here's what I'd love to see this, and I encourage us to go forward with this path. And I'll try to be an example of this. And I've been trying to be an example of this practice because flat Earth is part of the truth community. Okay, we're interconnected. So whether Richie from Boston is a hardcore flat earther or not, he's still part of the truth community. The truth community as a whole is basically the truth community against the liars. Okay, that's the way I see it. It's like a duality thing here. Okay, it's basically us against them. All right, so being that he's part of the truth community, and even if we are flat earthers and truthers at the same time, and we haven't quite interconnected yet, if we see someone's channel go down, I believe it will be a nice community practice to, let everybody know that they have a new channel location. Like when somebody's channel gets taken down, we send up a flare, let all their subscribers know, or anybody that we can reach, let them know where they can find their new channel. Because I'd like to think, or I'd like to hope that if my channel's taken down at some point, that somebody would do the same for me. It just goes along the lines of that whole golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So, um, if my channel gets sniped out, by all means, yeah, if I do a new channel, I would love for about 10 people to put up a video saying, "Hey, D Marvel got taken down. This is his new channel. Click on the link, go subscribe." It's like hashtag modern day book burning. Okay, it's the new form of suppression of freedom of speech. So it's necessary for us to continue to let people know when a truth warrior goes down. Okay, and the same thing I did for DITRH when they took his channel down. Did the same thing for Vegan Warrior when they took his channel down twice. Okay, they took down his original channel and Vegan Dog Society. So, and that this is what we do. This is how a community works. We help each other. We work together. We have a common bond. Okay, and even like I said, if they're a flat earther or not, we can still help each other out because it's just the decent thing to do, right? So, just wanted to share that, because I've met a lot of flat earthers, and you know, these are a lot of really nice, cool people. All right, everybody's. I mean, we get kind of anxious because we don't have anybody to talk to a lot of times, and you'll just bump into somebody and they're like, oh, blah blah blah, blah, and they'll just bam, just hit you with everything that they know and just want to go over all the points that they can't talk about with their friends and family. And that's what happens there. So people get isolated. um People should tune in to the conference. You shouldn't be upset that the conference costs money, because it's definitely costing Robbie Davidson some money to put that thing together. um so it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I did not I haven't put out a video saying so, but I was asked to do a presentation, or kind of a introduction for the conference. So I'll be the first speaker on the stage, and I'm pretty excited about that. Getting kind of nervous, but I think I'll try to work my way past it some way or another. Getting ready to fly back to Tacoma in a few hours. Gonna go get some breakfast with pops, and get on the road and be off to a good week. Probably try to live stream from the conference at some point if I can, if I'm available and all that. Since I'm kind of starting to get the hang of this thing now, getting my training wheels off. But one more time for the chat. Oh, okay, one more thing. Shout out to my man Jasper Jarrett. I talked to this guy the other day. My man Ray, playing Truth Network. I talked to him the other night. Real cool guy. He was moving from one place to another. When I talked to him, he was kind of caught off guard with that. So uh, it's all good. Um, I'm not really making a living doing this, So the thing is, I mean, the idea at some point for everybody should be along the lines of find what you love to do, and then go about uh if you find something that you love to do, you're not really working, is it? Are you? So that's just a way that goes. Okay, so that was my shout outs. Okay, going down my notes, don't want to make this thing too long. So yeah, when somebody goes down, when somebody's page is going down, by all means, let's get over there and subscribe to their new channels and all that. And if you're a content creator, by all means, make sure that you can show people where they're at, because we're supposed to get each other's back out here. This is so they mess with one of us, they mess with all of us, you know what I mean? Not like we're a gang, but yeah. Just kidding, just kidding. So all right, that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I appreciate everybody tuning in for this short stream. Um, hope you all have a fantastic day. That's any more? No. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you would like to tune in to the International Flat Earth Conference, or Flat Earth International Conference, FEIC, by all means, you can go get the live stream at on the website, and you can still get the live stream. You can watch from whatever location that is you're going to be at. So it's all good. It's all good. So you can still tune into the stream if you want to catch the conference. Also, Robbie Davidson is going to be doing a screening of Scientism Exposed. If you haven't watched Scientism Exposed, I encourage you to do that. It basically goes in about how the scientific community as a whole has just been terribly deceptive in leading people astray, basically leading the world away from the idea. So there's this motion detector connected to the house, and when somebody's outside moving, these things make this noise. So Pops is outside doing stuff. But okay, so um, but yeah, Scientism Exposed. Check that out on Celebrate Truth channel if you get a chance to. B Adam. Yes, you could say my dad's a flat earther. He doesn't go out, telling everybody that the earth is flat, but he still understands what it is. So it's all good. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Shout out to the community, my man Joey Sylvie, Miss Empress, Nicholas Cabal, Dina Walker. You're a sweet place. All right, that's all I got for this one. Love you all. Be good to each other. Take care. Stay flat. I'll see you next time. Take care.